Hello, this is Lucas, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. I'm just doing a video showcase of some oversize faction logos which are available from RoboLukas Decal Store. So, as well as occasionally looking at robots for review, I do run a little sideline RoboLukas Decal Store where I sell faction logos for Transformers. Third-party Transformers, restorations, repairs, customs, and I've got loads of different designs available, and I will put a link to RoboLukas Decal Store in the description. I'm active on social media, have a presence on Facebook and on Instagram. You can find me on TFW in the forums. I'm not very good at that, but if you shout at me, I will pay attention, and you can buy stuff from me on there. I do have a website as well, and I will put a link to that in the description. And you can approach me through social media. You can purchase stuff on the website, and I've got loads of stuff. I do a wide range of dry rub faction logos. These are the ones that you can find quite commonly, but I like to think I've got a very wide range of those that you might not be able to find in one shop from somewhere else. I have a wide range of water slide faction logos, but I also have some exclusive stuff, some stuff that you really cannot find anywhere else. I make exclusive vinyl sticker sets for certain specific third-party figures. Perhaps the best known, or at least the most successful of those, is a window sticker I made for X-Transbot's Fury, which covers up the unsightly peg hole in his chest window, which, like I say, that was very popular. The other exclusive element to what I do, and the reason I'm doing this sort of showcase video today, is I've recently started to add, and am continuing to add, a new range of oversize dry rub logos. So this is the current range. Currently got about 40 designs, 38 specifically, about 10 new ones being added this month. So these are dry rub faction logos, which are suitable for your combiners. We're looking at this guy later. Your combiners, your Titans, your larger robots, anyone who went in on Pangu Prime or Llewellyn, Metroplex, the big chunky figures, the new Broadside that's coming out from Studio soon, and from Fans Toys soon. Larger figures like that need larger decals, and there was a bit of a gap in the market for those. And I've been dabbling in getting some custom made. So yeah, these are custom made for the Decal Store. They are exclusives. You won't find these anywhere else. You may well find similar products elsewhere, but I like to think, again, I'm offering a very wide range, a wider range than you might find anywhere else. And I'm really pleased with the quality, and I wish I had more larger figures to use some of these myself. I've got the Fans Toys Marauder, so I need to get him badged up. I've got, as you've just seen, Magic Square Lord of War. I do have the MMC Protector bots, although Defensor doesn't really have a big logo spot as far as I'm aware. Maybe I'm missing something. I'll go back and check. So yeah, sorry, I'll stop rambling. This is meant to be just a quick sort of showcase video to have a look at what I've got. And I'm going to quickly take you through, and I will be quick, the 38 current oversized designs I have. One thing you'll notice is missing from these, there aren't any with white backing. I've got some with black backing, but I'm going to be getting some new in this month with white backing as well. So at the moment we've got clear backs, black backs, outline logos. but I will be getting some white-backed ones in this month as well. Just to take you through the current roster, and then we're going to take a quick look at how they might look on a combiner with the help of the Lord of War Toon chest plate. I'll start with the Autobots. So this is, it's actually, I thought when I got it printed up it might be a Toon one, but it's not. Technically it's the Bayverse, because it has the slightly more pointy eyes and the flat top in the gap on the top of his head. So we've got the Bayverse Autobot logos. These are approximately 3 centimeters. The larger ones, all my oversize I do in 2 sizes. I'll show you that with the next ones coming up. These are about 3 centimeters high, which is a lot bigger than you get on most of the standard dry rub sheets that go up to about 16 mil. These are 3 centimeter toy style Autobot logos. And as I said, most of these I do in both 3 centimeter and 2 centimeter. So I've got the toy style Autobot logo in 3 centimeter and 2 centimeter, approximately. That's the approximate height. So that's 30 mil, 20 mil. I'm not sure what that is in 7 inches. In inches. I tend to go by millimeters. So yeah, toy style Autobot. We have Toon style Autobot. So this isn't Bayverse, this is the Toon style because it has the curved top to the gap in the center of the forehead and slightly less pointy eyes. So that's a red on black Toon style Autobot, and I have that in the 3 centimeter and the 2 centimeter size. Now this, I went back after I accidentally got a bunch of Bayverse ones done. This is actually Toon style Autobot, red with clear back. And again, we have these in 3 centimeter and 2 centimeter. So even the 2 centimeter are a bit bigger than the ones you find on those multi-sheets where you get about 45 dry rub decals, the standard ones you can find lots of places. People often say to me, oh, have you got anything a little bit bigger? And there we go, they're a little bit bigger. As I said, the top ones on those multi-sheets go up to about 1.5 centimeters. I got some outline ones printed. So Autobot Toon, and got them in 3 and 2 centimeters. The 3 centimeters come out closer to a dark grey than a black, but they still look pretty good. Whereas the 2 centimeters certainly are black. When you're applying these, you really have to sort of press down quite firmly when you put them on. They've got a slightly raised finish to them. It's probably not going to show up on camera. I'm just doing a quick showcase today, not real close-ups. And I've got my camera. By the way, my camera is suspended above the filming area. And I say literally suspended on a string. Hopefully it stopped swaying from side to side and you don't feel like you're on a boat. I just wanted to keep this area completely free for my arms and for all the logos. So I'm doing an experimental filming setup. So I can't really see what I'm filming. I can't see how closely you can see those or how well it's focusing. Hopefully this hasn't all been entirely blurred. I will watch it before I upload it. As I said, they have a kind of raised, embossed finish, and when you're applying them, you do have to be careful. You have to press them down really quite firmly and very sort of slowly and carefully pull away the top layer. But sometimes with water slides, when you're applying them, there can be some sort of breakup as you're applying them. If you're slow and careful with these and don't whip them off really quickly, you can apply them quite safely, quite securely. Obviously, I've applied them to all these boxes just for my own reference. So I've tested them all, if not on my own figures, at least on these boxes, which I've got them labelled up with. And they work fine. I'm really pleased with these. I do not. I've said before. I think I sell things that I like. I sell things that I would use on my collection, and I would happily use all of these. I'm so pleased with how they've come out. So sorry, I'm rambling again. Let's get back to it. Autobot G2 clear backed, and again we have these in 3 and 2 centimeters. Yeah, space behind me. Autobot G2 black backed in the 3 and the 2 centimeters. Some of these, I'll just show you this. This is how you get them. The 3 centimeter ones I sell in 4 packs. I was quite surprised and pleased when these came through. They're clear, completely clear. I've never seen this with dry rub. Usually you get them on a white backing. And when I first got these, I'd never seen the before, and I spent a little while trying to peel them off, but they do peel off. They work just the same as the white back ones, but they're fantastic quality once again. So the 3 centimeter I sell in 4 packs. The 2 centimeter I sell as 6 packs for the same price. I should have talked about price. Let me see if I can remember. The 4 packs, well, it's all the same price, whether it's a 4 pack or a 3 pack. It's £3 a set for UK customers, £5 a set for people outside the UK. But I do a multi-buy. So if you buy 2 sets, it's not £6. You get it for the UK, you get it for a bit less. I'll put the prices in the description. But it's if you buy 3, it's a little less. If you buy 4 sets, it's a little less. If you buy so up to 4 sets, you get a little bit of money off each extra set you buy. So yeah, buy more, save more with these. Where were we? Shattered glass, Autobot. 3 centimeter. Oh, there they are. And again, these come in packs of 4 for the 3 centimeter. And 2 centimeter, clear backed. Shattered glass, Autobot, black backed. Available in 3 centimeter and 2 centimeter. Right, onto the Decepticons. Actually, let's just look at these. So, standard toon style Decepticon logos. I have these in 4 variations. And again, we're going to look at these a bit more closely when we look at Magic Square Lord of War. We have the 3 centimeter and the 2 centimeter. But at a customer request, and this is something that's, and again, good about these custom printed ones. If there's something you want that I don't do, get in touch, because I might be able to do it. Because an occasional customer at the store, Ollie, said to me that he liked the Decepticon logos, but he wanted them in a lighter colour, because he was worried that the dark purple, again, I'll look at this in more detail in a minute, wouldn't show up specifically on, I think, Magic Square Lord of War. So he said to me, can you do it in a lighter colour? So that's what I've done. We've got the Decepticon logos in this sort of more lavender, a sort of lighter, paler purple. So we've got Decepticon cartoon logos in big and small, in dark and light. So there's 4 variants there. And we've got the same for the toy style Decepticon logos. So there's the toy style. And again, we've got them in light and dark. And we're going to look at these a lot more closely when we look at Lord of War. Specifically, so they show up better on darker figures without having to have a white background or a black background to pick them out. So, and something similar to that, when I did these cartoon style Decepticon logos with the black backing, I chose to do those up in two quite subtly different colours. There's a slightly lighter one, slightly pinker, slightly darker, slightly more purple. So you can just go for whichever you prefer with those. With the 2cm ones, I only got those done up in one colour so far, but I really like these sort of chunky black backed ones. I think they look great. I use them quite a lot. We have the outline ones. Whoops. Decepticon Toon Dark Grey. Again, the larger ones came out dark grey. Outlines. 4 packs, 3cm. And Decepticon Toon outline 2cm and in black. And we're back to the G2s. Again, we have 3cm clear backed, 2cm clear backed for Con, 3cm black backed, and 2cm black backed. I really hope this is all in focus. I don't have to do this all again. I love watching my own videos just to make sure they're okay. And finally, Shattered Glass. Decepticon Shattered Glass, clear backed, 3cm, clear back 2, black backed 3, black backed 2. I love the Shattered Glass ones. And again, I like having a wide range of decals. I don't sell a huge amount of Shattered Glass. I don't sell a huge amount of the G2, but I think it's important to have them in. Knowing, X-Transbots, Magic Square and their repaints, certainly some of these combiners, the G2 DX9 Menasor, for example, if you've got that, I've got you covered. And I think you'd struggle to find large G2 logos elsewhere. So again, there these all are. I don't need to show you all of them. And that is the full current range. 38 designs, which I've just completely shuffled up, so I'm going to have to file them away again. Give that a polish. And what I'm just going to look at a bit more closely now, this customer request we had in for some lighter logos, specifically for this guy. Just put those there. So, Magic Square Lord of War, recently the Toon chest plate came out. I've already got the toy chest plate badged up with a toy logo. And I'm going to show the toy logo here just for comparison with the colours, but I'm aware this is the Toon chest plate, so it should have a Toon logo on it. So, what loyal customer Ollie's concern was that if you put a purple logo on here, it might get a little lost against the background. Even though the purple of this logo, which I don't know how well you can see, I don't want to move up too high because I'll be beyond the lights. The purple logo, oh, it's got stuck. The purple logo here might get a little lost against the background. So, his suggestion, which I was happy to pick up, was to look at getting the logo done in a lighter colour. And how well can you see that? And this is definitely a much lighter, sort of more lavender colour, and as a result it does stand out much better on the chest plate. Now, and again, there's it's up to you what size you go for. This is the 2cm. I think I'm going to batch this up now, and I haven't decided yet if I'm going to go for 2cm or 3cm. I'm certainly going to use the lighter colour, and I think I'm going to go for the 2cm. And so yeah, just again, I know it's the wrong logo. Some people aren't as fussy about it as I am, but there's the toy logo against the purple chest. Definitely inappropriate in terms of style and colour. So if you're thinking about darker coloured figures, purple figures, I don't know if you've done a custom on the that Decepticon spaceship, you might want some big purple logos to go on that. There's the, see that one's definitely getting kind of lost against the background, the 2cm dark purple. Whereas, even though it's a smaller logo, just by lifting the tone up, it's standing out much better. Of course, you may not want to go with a standard Toon logo, and I do have my chunky black back ones or my outline ones. An outline one would possibly get lost against this dark background. But I know one of my customers has used one of these sort of chunky Toon logos on here, and it looks great. You know, there's, again, with 38 different styles, there's lots of options you could go for. But I think I am going to go for the 2cm Toon logo. Let's get this on. This is live badging up. Well, not live. Right. So I'm going to press that firmly into position. Press it down with the back of my nail as well. Get it really firmly fixed in place. Get that a bit of a polish off. And now, very carefully, very slowly, peel away the top clear layer. Give that another bit of a rub. Okay, sorry for the cut there. There was just a slight bit of residue left behind by the clear top layer, which I rubbed away, and it's come up just fine. And yeah, there you have it. So that's the 2cm cartoon style clear backed dry rub in a lighter shade, which I hope you'll agree stands out quite nicely on there without the need for any kind of white backing. Oh, incidentally, he does also have the metallic stickers on the eyes, the MSGW stickers. I probably no one apart from me cares about this, but I assigned the serial number RLDS MSGW because I thought he was called God of War, but he's Lord of War. So these have got the wrong serial number. So there's the metallic red eye stickers, which are still available. And I think that looks great with the light coloured logo on. So I'll wrap up for now. This has been much more of a ramble than I anticipated, but not at all surprised because I do tend to ramble. Drop me a message if you've got any queries about any of my oversized stock, or if there's anything you would like to see, which I do not have stock of. As long as I think there might be a demand for it, I should be able to get them in. Like I say, not everything I sell sells like hotcakes, and the G2, the shattered glass, it's nice to have them, and there is a general demand for those, although it's quite slow. Currently the Toon Decepticon 3cm are actually sold out. So these were so far the most popular of the oversized stock. The light coloured ones I have plenty of stock of because I've just got these in. I've done a restock order this weekend and will be getting more of the Toon in sort of standard dark purple in the next few weeks. So if you want those, drop me a message and I'll put you on a waiting list. And I'll give you a call when they're in. Not a call, I'll drop you a message. So there we have it. All of my current oversized stock. There is more coming soon. Toon style and shattered glass style logos with white backing in bot and con. So that's 8 new designs. Plus a restock of these ones will be coming in the next few weeks. So keep an eye on my page, keep an eye on the website, drop me a message if you have any queries. Thanks for your time today. Bye bye.